morning to everybody. I, along with my team, accompanied by Chief Engineer, National Highway, 2 SCs and respective engineers, visited this 5 districts. We started from Kohima on 11 November. Tour was to review and assess the National Highway in 5 districts. That is Phek, Kipre, Samator, Tuensang, and Mokokchung. And we have touched Meluri district also. So including Meluri, it becomes 6 districts. We have covered approximately with the length of 750 kilometers. When the contractor failed to comply with the contract agreement, it is the mistake of contractor. So the Department of National Highway, PWD, or NHIDCL, they straight away issue notice and terminate the contract and blacklist. There is no way to deal with the contractor. If they cannot comply, notice is issued and they are terminated. But when there is a land problem, land acquisition problem, the implementing agency like NHIDCL or National Highway PWD could not handle. It's very difficult to handle because under Article 371A, the land at its resource belongs to the people. Government has no control over it. So that the project are stalled and we could not move forward and department become helpless. So at the most, NHIDCL or NHPWD has no option but to only to foreclose. Foreclose means no action can be taken on the contractor. It is because of failure on the part of this landowner. That is why one reason is that we need to have consultation with respective DCs and respective village council, GVs, and tribal HOHOs. So this is one reason of our visit to all the villages and district headquarters. The people may misunderstand, but DC and ADCs can play a vital role in this land issue or compensation issue, because it is DC who will do the assessment of the damage compensation or land compensation. So now the cabinet decided that in Nagaland also landowner can claim land compensation. Decision was taken and notification was issued on 28 November 2023. So now, wherever National Highway has to pass through and sanction to be accorded, all the landowners are entitled to claim for land compensation plus damage compensation. That is why we have to coordinate with tribal HOHO, village council, and respective DC. And we are really grateful to all the DCs that they are very enthusiastic for the new road coming to their district, like Phek, Kipre, Samator, Tuensang, and Mokokchung. The other reason of our visit is that to sensitize all the stakeholders, and they should cooperate, to convince them to cooperate with the state government in respect of land acquisition for construction of National Highway. The other reason was that we want to inspect the road repair works under this STMC and IRQP. So there are 2 schemes to repair the road. There are some portions of road in this National Highway 702A that defect liability periods are there. So wherever defects are there, the contractor, the main contractor who has executed that portion of the road has to repair all through for 5 years. So that defect liability portion, then STMC portion, and then IRQP, Improvement Riding Quality Program. STMC means short-term maintenance contract. See, these are funded by MORTH. So all these portions that we want to see how the work is carrying on. So we have seen all the portion, and unfortunately we are not satisfied with the progress of the work under those two schemes. So we have instructed chief engineer and engineer to issue short notice. In 10 days' time, contractors should resume the work with quality. If they fail to do so, we have directed them to terminate the contract and blacklist the contractor. So that instruction we have given to respective engineer and chief engineer. Mainly, we followed the road, the proposed national highway to be constructed under MORTH, that is 702A, which starts from Mokokchung district, Lumami, then to Phek district up to Akhego. So in that portion, survey is yet to be completed for DPR. But it is very disheartening to see that some villages in Phek district, they started erecting the building which is not for human being. Small hut, the wall is made by timber, but no doors, no window. So after knowing the highway is passing through their village, they have started constructing small hut on the road, on the drains. So seeing all this, it is very unpleasant. It disturbs our mind. If it happens everywhere, the project will be defeated before implementation. And because of the simple reason that the cost of the damage compensation or land compensation should not be more than the cost of the project. So if our people continue like this, I'm scared that this sanction may not be accorded by the ministry, seeing the attitude of the people. However, meeting all the DCs, starting from Phek district administration, they are very firm that those buildings which were constructed 10 years back, 15 years back, 20, 30 years back, these people will get compensation, damage compensation. But new creation, the newly established hut or structure, just for the sake of compensation, that no one will be allowed to get compensation. That is the stand of the DC. So DC is going to issue one notice within 30 days. If the owner can dismantle by themselves, is good. Failing of which, the administration along with police will demolish all the structure. That was the decision taken by respective DC. And after passing through this proposed National Highway 702A, some portions in Phek district, Maluri to Akhego, now 702A, the work is ongoing. The work is taken up by NHIDC. So we met this NHIDCL official and the contractor that they have given assurance that the work will be completed within the stipulated period at March 31st, 2025. So seeing the work progress, we believe that they will be able to complete. So from Akhego and beyond, that is NH 202, we appreciate the people and the tribal leaders, village council, and the Gangboras cooperating with DC, and they are mentally prepared to allow the road construction going through their villages. All the village council and tribal hall, along with DC, we had conversation, interaction, and village council and tribal hall had taken a decision that if any illegal structure comes up on the road, it will be their responsibility to dismantle. And they'll not allow anyone to construct their structure along the proposed road. So that is very encouraging, and we could visualize that once this road is sanctioned is accorded for this NH202, there will be no problem from landowner side. That is what we could foresee. The whole 702A, starting from Sechu Junction to Mokokchung to Maluri Town via Juniboto and Peg, has a total length of 221 kilometers. This highway is currently under alignment finalization stage for two laning and is undertaken by consultant group Geodesign based out of Gujarat. The survey team is on the job now. As I have mentioned on the Twitter and Facebook, there are hundreds of houses that I have mentioned constructed just by the road in anticipation of this compensation, just by the road along National Highway 702. These illegal structures are from 159 kilometers to 173 kilometers. And also, the structures are visible from 176 kilometers to 206 kilometers under Peg district. That is very unfortunate, and we are disheartened to see all this structure. Therefore, I mentioned that this is highly unethical and can lead to delay or even failure to sanction the project. And NH202, which starts from Chuchu Impang in Mokokchung district up to Akash Bridge, which is under Maluri, has a total length of 326.50 kilometers. However, as I mentioned, 43.50 kilometers is under NHIDCL, which is now under execution. Therefore, NPWD NH covers from Chuchu Impang to Akego a total length of 283 kilometers. This 283 kilometers is divided into three packages, starting from Chuchu Impang to Chare. The work is already under execution. So the technical DPR for all the three packages from Chare up to Akego is submitted to the ministry. But now resurvey has taken place because of land acquisition that we are entitled to have. So we have to incorporate in that DPR that land compensation has to be assessed. For that, consultant group, CM Engineering, is on the way. That they have almost reached Tuensang town. They have completed the 70-kilometer survey team. In our meeting at Tuensang town, we have requested the consultant group, CM Engineering, that if they can divide the survey team into three, package 1, 2, 3, to go ahead with the alignment and survey works simultaneously, so that duration of survey can be shortened. We requested them, and they agreed that they will divide the consultant group into three, so that all the three can move simultaneously to carry out even for package 2 and 3. Yesterday, Union Minister Donor and Communication was also very unhappy, flagging the defect of the state government in delaying the project, particularly road sector. 40 projects under NEC. They call it NLCPR, elsewhere NLCPR. Now we call it NISHIT and NEC. All the 40 projects are stopped. They could not move forward, and they could not issue completion report, utilization certificate for the last 10 years, 9 years, 12 years. And they have pointed out, which is very unfortunate for the state. When we cannot implement the project, what has been sanctioned, now to ask for a new sanction become a problem. And he was also very unhappy to see that record, and they have already flagged in their PowerPoint presentation. Why this has happened? It is because of, particularly road sector, it is all because of landowner problem. Delayed negotiation is going on, but they could not settle, so the project is stalled. So now we have decided that wherever landowners problem are there, demanding land compensation where there is no scope in the DPR, we decided to foreclose all the projects which are not in progress. So our team visiting all these villages at the district headquarters is that now the proposal for 202 National Highway 202 starting from Mogochung, Chuchu Impang, Chare, Tensang, Samator, then Kipere, Akego. The project cost is 3,119 crore. See, huge project should not be a failure like other road that we are now facing problem. So we met all the village council, and then we met all the respective tribal hoho, DC, that if we want good road, because this is covering Eastern Naga area, except Mogochung district. This National Highway 702A and 202 will cover mostly Eastern Naga area. So we remain backward because road connectivity is not good. And wherever road connectivity is good, people grow in their economy. People lifestyle can be changed with good road. So we try to sensitize this and we try to make them understand. And then the people are so cooperative so far. Let's hope that in future also they will continue to cooperate with the department and the administration. The ongoing work from Chare to Chuchu Impang, we have traveled across, and that is intermediate land, not double land, undertaken by UNC, is in good progress. And the firm in question assured us that they can complete the work within the stipulated period, which is 18 June 2025, next year. And I hope they'll be able to complete. On NH02, from Chuchu Impang, 156 km to Im Sim Yong, 168 km, two-laning is under construction by MS JKM Infra Works. Further, 185 km to 220 km in Tuli is also under two-laning construction by KKB Project Private Limited. Both the project we have seen, and they are in good progress. I hope and believe that they'll be able to complete within the stipulated period. In course of our discussion and interaction with the contractor, I have stressed upon the need to maintain quality of work and complete the project as per scheduled date for completion. In the course of 4 days tour, I am overwhelmed by the support of the public for the government, and I have solicited for this same support when the project is sanctioned and work commences, so that the appointed contractor in future do not face any hurdle and the public gets to enjoy the good road. I am also happy to see active participation and support that the Deputy Commissioners of Kipere, Samator and Tensang are rendering to see successful implementation of the project. I want to let the people know that all the national highway which will be sanctioned after 28 November 2023, they'll be getting land compensation and damage compensation. But my sincere appeal to the people landowners in particular is that they should accept whatever rate is finalized by the state government, approved by SLAA, State Land Acquisition Authority. They should not demand their own rate. Now we are entitled for land compensation. So individual or community should not claim land compensation at their own rate. Whatever rate is approved by SLAA, that everyone should accept. I am bringing this to light because land compensation matter has been one major issue in failure and delay of many projects. And as I have stated earlier, one of the reasons of my tour, along with my officials, was to request the public not to hamper the National Highway project with land issue. You see, in Nagaland, we have constructed more than 1,000 roads, but we don't have a single sustainable road. Sustainable road can be provided only by National Highway. Other roads under NEC or CRF or any other schemes, they provide for construction of the road. But we don't get the fund for maintenance. And state government cannot maintain all these roads. We don't have the resource. That is the problem, to have sustainable road. But National Highway, once approved, it will be constructed under MRTH. 100% fund will be provided by the Government of India. 5 years maintenance fund is made available to the contractor. That is called DLP, defect liability period. Within these 5 years, any defect comes up on the road, potholes or landslide or anything, respective contractor is responsible to repair the road. And after DLP period is over, still Government of India provide for maintenance and repair of the road. So to have good road, our only hope is National Highway. So we request that the public should cooperate. Public should be happy to part their land by accepting land compensation so that in our state we'll have a sustainable road. That is our dream. And the dream of this, our Honorable Prime Minister, 2047 also will be transformed into a reality. That is what Nagaland also, we have already announced our vision 2030. But now we have to cope with this 2047. Lastly, I want to tell our people that if these two roads are true, then another road that from Sauba to Pangsa via Jonebodo, Samator, Densa, Noklak, Pangsa, that is a border to Myanmar. This will cut across the whole Nagaland state map from the middle. And another road from Kohima to Abangko, that National Highway that 39, from Abangko to Noklak, cutting across this Mimi area, Kibere district, and then Mon, then from Mon to Sonari. So eastern parts, the entire length of Nagaland map will be covered if that road is true. That is called Eastern Highway. But DPR preparation that the Government of India has agreed. But we are yet to take off. And another road, the dream of Nagaland government, that Foothill Road, if we start from Tizit, Tuli, Newland, Dimapur, then Peren district, Kelma, which will link up to Maibang, that 4-lane road from Guwahati to NC Hill. Then this side from Tizit to Arunachal Trang Road, 4-lane road. Then Nagaland will not have a communication problem. We will be well connected if all these dreams are translated into a reality. So with this news, I want to let the people know that to provide good road, we should cooperate with National Highway Department and implementing agency, be it NHIDCL or Border Road I think we should focus on national highway so that the people by and large will be benefited. As of now, if you want to carry any material, building material or commodities from Dimapur to Kibire, the vehicle hire charge is 70,000, 80,000, 90,000. Depends on the capacity of the vehicle. But tomorrow, if this proposed national highway are true, then the higher charge of vehicle will come down to 25,000, 30,000. And you take from Kohima to Kibire, it will take you about 7-8 hours. Or for some vehicle, maybe even 9 hours. But once this highway, both the highways are true, 702A and 202, then it will take you hardly 4 hours to 4.5 hours. So this is the expectation of the government, our vision, and we also expect that people will cooperate and we will see the light of the day.